Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. It's your boys, Shells and Hands, Motion with Sports, and we have something different for you today. It's the Step Back podcast. We're talking NBA, not football. Do you get what I mean? So we're trying to appeal to a different audience. If you are basketball fans, if you're football fans, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment. Do you know what I mean? NBA season started just a month ago, and there's crazy stuff going on. We got the Lakers going crazy without LeBron. We've got KD on the Rockets. We've got Wemby going crazy, wet bananas. Is he the best talent ever? We've got Ja Morant getting traded again. It looks crazy. This guy's gone from face of the NBA to possibly getting traded. And then we have the Pistons, who are flying the flag in the Eastern Conference and currently 9-3. But I got the boys with me today. I got my boy Hans, as you know, my partner on Motion with Sports. And we also have Connor. What we saying, bro?
I appreciate you having me on, man, as always. But it's going to be nice to get down and chat some NBA and move away from some other sports for a little while.
Facts. Let's talk about it then. LeBron, Lakers. LeBron is currently injured. Do you know what I mean? He's struggling with a back injury, I believe. Austin Reaves going absolutely crazy. 30 points per game currently. He's taken a leap from 10 points per game last season, 20 points per game last season. That's a 10-point differential. And he's also averaging another 9 assists instead of the 6 he averaged last season. Luka averaged 28 last season. He's on 37 right now with 9 assists compared to his 28 and 7 last season. So he's averaging 37, 9 and 9. 2K numbers. And this is going to change when LeBron comes back in. So my argument is, or my question is to you guys, how does one of the greatest basketball players ever fit back into this team? Because there's only one rock and there's 2 30 ball handlers already in Reaves and Luka, arguably the best there is. How does LeBron fit back into this team?
Let me tell you what I think, right? And now I'm a Heat fan as well. LeBron gave us some of our best years we've ever seen. I love the guy. But I think he needs to either play off the bench, or if he starts, he can't get no more than 25 minutes. The man's 41 next month. Do you know what I mean? Like,
you know what?
Connor, that's very controversial, my boy.
Cool. It's a big cool, but Connor's right, bro. It has to be either or. You know what I mean? Again, as a Luka fan, that makes me a Lakers fan by default. I agree, man. I feel like LeBron's ego has to be, you know what I'm saying? You gotta leave at the door. I'm not gonna lie. It's a team sport. You've had your great years. But when you sign Luka, you already know you might have to be the second option, bro. You know what I'm saying? We see how it panned out with Russell Westbrook, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now he's bouncing around and stuff. This is LeBron James' best chance to probably win another chip. He has to. But
when you say Russell Westbrook, I have to stop you because LeBron is not Russell Westbrook.
No, I'm not saying that. But
I'm just saying in terms of, you see LeBron, he's still playing at a mad high level, bro.
Yes.
He averaged 25 points per game last season, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. So you're still getting 25 and 8 and 8. That ain't a player that's coming off the bench, especially the likes of, it's LeBron, bro. Like you said, it's not Carmelo Anthony where he's on his way out. He's still playing at the highest level.
Okay, hear this though. Why can't LeBron James take control of the second unit, bro? You know what I'm saying? Why can't he do that?
Because the greatest ever player in a lot of people's eyes is not gonna do that, especially when you're averaging 25 and 8 and 8. If you're averaging
Jordan, no, but this is what I'm saying. He's past his prime clearly, or LeBron don't have a prime. That's calm. But these are the chips that you've been dealt with right now, bro. You can see that they're flying. You know what I'm trying to say? It's up to listen. And again, JJ Redick is a boy, isn't it? They have to communicate, bro. They have to find a solution, because if LeBron James is going to be a starter, I don't know how that's going to work. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
What's your concerns then? What's your concerns about it not working?
You said like 3 ball handlers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like AR-15 is okay to be the third option. You know what I'm saying? He's got the right attitude. He's got the right fundamentals to be a third option. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then it's the two. It's LeBron James and Luka. And for me, it's Luka's team. When you sign Luka and you're at the back end of your career, naturally, you have to take a step back, bro. Whether it's hard. And the only reason I say Westbrook is because when he was at the Lakers and they told him, yo, bro, you're leading a second unit, he didn't like it. And when it's all said and done, he's a Hall of Famer, Westbrook. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's not discredit him. But that's the only reason why I say it. You know what I'm saying? One of our modern greats. But
this is what I'm saying. There's modern greats and there's GOATs. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
As much as me not being a LeBron fan, he's one of the GOATs. And he's still averaging. He's like, you see how we praise Ronaldo for longevity? LeBron's above that as well. You get it? Like, he's still top 10 in the league at his age. It's mental. So I get what you're saying. I'm with you. The fit ain't great in terms of you got 3 ball handlers there. And then what my most concern is the defense. That's what I'm struggling with. Do you get it? Because I saw it last season. I feel like Luka is not a great defender. Austin Reaves not a good defender. LeBron used to be a good defender. Now he just plays defense when he wants to. Yes, exactly. So then you've got Ayton, again, not the greatest. And then you have Ruhu Hachimura, who's a good defender and he's a good help defender at times.
They also got Vanderbilt as well. You know what I'm saying? Solid.
Yeah, but he's coming off the bench. I'm talking about
the starters.
LeBron being started into the starting lineup. I share the same concerns with you, man. It's going to work offensively at times, but it's like Austin Reeves going to have to take a seat. He's averaging 30. Mm-hmm. Why should I take a seat? Luka's averaging 38, bro. Why should he take a seat? Well, he's not going to because obviously it's his team. But that's what I'm saying. I'm with you guys. I'm just playing devil's advocate in it. Yeah. Because
I think I can solidify this argument,
Go on.
And to start with it, actually, I'm going to sound like I'm arguing with myself, right? Because to pick up on your point that last year he averaged 25, 8, and 8. Yeah. 40 years old. He plays 70 games. Yeah. In his career, he's averaged 27, 7, and 7. Mm-hmm. So he's still around that same mark. But if we look at the rest of the team this season, Rui Hachimura's got 16 points a game. Yeah. Marcus Smart, 10 points a game. Yeah. LeBron's going to drop their points by at least 15. By at least 15 just being there. Ayton, probably another 3 to 5 points he'll drop. Luka, probably another 5 points. And Austin Reeves, 10 points a game. Like you said, he's on 30 points a game, right? So we're looking at dropping 35 points a game for the sake of maybe getting 25 back. And as you said, Luka's averaging 37 a game this year, 9 and 9. He's 1 rebound and assist off of averaging a triple-double. Yeah. It's like when the Lakers traded Luka for AD, they didn't trade Luka for AD. They traded Luka for when LeBron was not going to be there no more.
Facts.
It's his team. He's going to take away too much from everyone else, and it will cost him.
Hey, Connor, on that point then, should Lakers trade LeBron?
This is where it then becomes emotional because I feel almost like they owe him something as an institution for going to them when he did. Yeah, he just wanted to play for the Lakers. It's a dream, like it would have been for many people growing up when he did. And giving them their first championship in a good few years, giving them their first kind of glimpse of having a star of that level after Kobe, unfortunately, and then the Kobe and Shaq years. Do they trade him, or do we find a way to come to some sort of agreement to say, Brethren, you are 41? And the leadership is going to be more important than what he can actually do on the court right now.
100.
Well, we're talking like LeBron can't give you on the court, right? We just refer to his stats, but I hear you. I just feel like he needs to. Obviously, he did play a lot off ball last season, but I'm saying he really needs to buy in. Like, yo, I'm off ball the whole thing. Do you get it? You got to let Luka work his magic, and then when Luka goes to the bench, that's when you pick up. But you also got to allow Austin Reeves to excel because again, going from 20 points. Now you've gone to 30 points is a mad thing. I know that's a bit inflated as well because also Luka was missing at a point. But Austin Reeves is a bad boy. Like he's a bad boy. Like he's an offensive monster, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you look at any superstars around the league, is the way they talk about Reeves, bro. Do you know what I mean? This white way is on stuff.
I think he's a solid 2. I think he's a solid 2. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you got LeBron James being one of your OGs. You're gonna learn. Do you know what I'm saying? You're gonna soak up all the right skill set. Going back to LeBron James, I definitely feel like the reason why he probably kills the Lakers is because he can't run up and down no more. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So
this is the most conditioned athlete ever, bro.
But this what I'm saying, but he's 40, bro. Wait, this is the thing.
It don't matter.
This is the maddest part, yeah. LeBron James should have taken way more money, yeah, to help the team years back. Anyways, man was chopping peas for too long. You see, for example, another good Tom Brady, yeah. The amount of money Tom Brady sacrificed so the Patriots could be at a good level to win chips, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? No,
bro, don't even go to football. The amount of money Dirk Nowitzki sacrificed.
Come on, bro.
For the Mavericks,
he cut his
wage in half.
Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, all of these, man.
Come on, bro.
Then at the same time,
went from 19 million a year to about 6 million a year.
You know what's mad, Connor? Look at the contracts now. How much would Dirk get now? He'd be on the 50 M's, bro.
Trust. Look at what OKC done. Putting Holmgren and Green on max rookie pro contracts. Yeah, they don't come into play until their rookie contracts are done.
Yeah,
but they've just inflated their money up there, and they've already got Shea on the max, obviously.
Yeah, and then also I feel like the league kind of penalizes you though, which is unfortunate. That you can draft these players, but then obviously you have to give a max contract, and then the players you've given a max contract take up their cap space, and it's all you can't sign here and here.
This is why I also feel like it's good as Zoya, because if I'm a third option guy, I could go somewhere else, get my money, be a 1 or a 2. It works in mysterious ways, you know what I'm trying to say?
That's what I'm saying. I've a great point, because I feel like you see Reaves. If Reaves go to another team, I'm with you, man. You've got a backcourt there, and Luka and Austin Reaves. LeBron's on his way out. As good as he is now, I'll still be looking at what can I get for him, just because. Bro, they've got a formula right now that's working. If they get some defenders and more 3-point shooters around Luka and Austin Reaves, bro, all of a sudden it looks good. You have to prepare. You have to prepare for LeBron on the way out. If that means, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying trade him, because if LeBron's still one, like I said, one of the top 10 players in the league. I'm just concerned more about the fit at the Lakers. Do you get what I mean? But yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting indeed, man. All right, let's move on to the Rockets. Obviously they made a blockbuster trade, obviously getting Kevin Durant in, one of the greatest scorers of our generation, of all time, should I say, not even our generation, just in general in basketball. And obviously Jalen Green went the other way to the Phoenix Suns. But what have we made of KD and the Houston Rockets? Because obviously there was a massive injury to Van Vliet. My Rockets, I know I got John Wall in the background, but Şengün is currently my favorite player in the NBA. Now I'm saying baby yoke. But yeah, what are we making of the Rockets, man?
The Rockets right now, they're steady, you know, and I feel like when you got an elite shooter like KD, you always got a chance. You can always go the whole way, you know what I'm trying to say? And again, the difference between LeBron James and KD is the fact that he's such an off-the-ball type of player, where I feel like if KD's 40, 41, 42, that's the guy you gotta watch out for, because he's not a ball hog. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He's got the young G's, you know, that can do a lot of the running for him, the rebounds for him, and he's a good rebounder. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like it's good. And when you got a guy like Şengün right now doing what he's doing, he said it, baby. Yo, listen, man. Yep. I feel like the right things are there for the Rockets to go the whole way. But obviously, again, they're playing all right. You know what I'm saying? They're a bit up and down. Currently, but yeah, it's all growing pains, you know. And I feel like, again, because KD is so good. The only criticism I have of KD really right lately is that when it comes to the crunch time, the clutch time, bro, he doesn't want the ball, and it's so worrying to see. You know what I'm trying to say? He's not as confident as he once was. From my viewings, you know what I'm trying to say. For some reason, I feel like 1 to 3 quarters, calm. You know what I'm saying? Snap back free, catch and shoot. You know what I'm saying? Off the dribble. When it gets to when they need him, you know what I'm saying? For the last couple of years, bro, it's not even just now. Just the last couple of years. That's my take on him currently in the Rockets. You know what I mean?
Facts. Connor, you go ahead before I say my piece.
You know, I think they got a good setup here. And I think this is a really good trade that they made. Like, KD is KD. Yeah. I mean, he's 37. What did he put up last night? 31? Yeah. Last night. And Şengün got 23 with like another 11 boards. Yeah. The night before that, remember, he's 37. The night before, I know it was an NBA Cup match and they lost to Spurs, but he got another 24. Şengün got 25 and another 9 boards. Like, even so far this season, he's on 24 points a game. which is his lowest total since his rookie season, where he got drafted by Seattle before they were OKC, where he hit 20 points a game.
Yeah, he's averaging 24.8, so 25, 4.5 rebounds and 3 assists. Yeah,
it's crazy for a man his age. Like,
would you say
he is 37? Go on.
Would you say KD's the most efficient player of all time?
Yeah, but you know what? You know what it is on that point. He is, but then again, like going back to what you said, KD. One thing I'll say about KD and Kobe, and in terms of efficiency, Kobe wasn't efficient in terms of he ain't gonna average 50 above 50% field goal from the field. However, KD's 6'11", but one thing I'll say, KD is not relentless. I've seen him so many games where, like you said, in the clutch, he's happy to sit in the corner. He's happy to protect his field goal, and he's not a volume shooter the way Kobe was. Kobe will shoot 40 shots per game, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? If it means him taking you over the line in the fourth quarter, that's where the difference for me is with KD. And also the fact is with LeBron as well. There was an ongoing debate at one point about KD or LeBron. Obviously, LeBron's blown out of the water now, but it's the ball handling. KD is not a great ball handler. I know you see him with his back in the day. Yes, you saw him moving fast, but at this age now, you can get into KD and disrupt him. Do you know what I'm saying? He had 8 turnovers the other day, and he don't have that level of input to the game where he can slow it down and get people in their spots, because that's not his game. Do you get it? Why I'm mentioning this is because Van Vliet is injured, and currently Houston Rockets are struggling to create offense at time outside of Şengün and KD. Do you get what I'm saying? Şengün has taken on that role. Obviously, he's a great passer. He's averaging 7 assists this season, which has gone up from 5. He's averaging 23 points, which has gone up from 19. And he's averaging 10 boards, which is the same. But he's also shooting 39.3% from 3-point line, which is an improvement of 16%. So Şengün's been asked to do a lot right now. And he can do that because he's that type of player. But for me, where they're going to go wrong is just not having someone to create offense for the likes of Şengün and KD, because Amen has still got that leap to make. He's a good, crazy good defender, but he's still not that facilitator that can get his players in. Do you get what I mean? At the level Van Vliet is. We saw it the times when he was in Phoenix, bro. When they never had a point guard, they struggled. You know what I'm saying? They struggled really bad. When you got twos, when you got a shooting guard trying to facilitate in that, you can only go so far. It's easy to defend because there's no Tyree Halliburton. There's, you know what I'm trying to say. And then I think the last year was in Suns. I think they brought Tyus Jones.
Tyus Jones. You know what I'm saying. But then it was a bit too late. You know what I'm trying to say. So for sure, man. And if you look at KD's good years, point guards have been essential to his overall game. You know what I'm trying to say? And when it was at its peak, it was a lot of off ball and it was younger. You know what I'm saying? They had Draymond facilitating screens. It was we all know how it ended at, you know what I'm saying, in the Warriors, how it was. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's hard. I feel like it's easy to get KD into the team, but then when he's in the team, how does it actually work? Because again, you said that he's turnovers, you know what I'm saying, for the last couple of years. He's not really holding on to the ball as good as he should be. But then offensively, he's going to do well. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's tough. But, yeah, man, they got Ime Udoka, you know. So, listen, man, interesting stuff for real, man.
Yeah, no, definitely interesting. I think KD fits anywhere he goes. Let me just clarify that. But I'm just saying at this stage of his career, he's not the player like a LeBron is, where you can give him the ball and he can create offense for the whole game, because he just don't do that, innit? He's not going to get other people involved to the likes of the level of LeBron and that. But that's why I feel like Houston Rockets will fall short if they don't get a point guard, because, again, Van Vliet's injured, and then you look up their backups, it's Aaron Holiday and these, man. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Amen Thompson hasn't made that leap yet to be into a point guard. He's still finding his way. He's still trying to figure out to play, make, ball handle, and score. So that's where I feel like Rockets will feel short. But it's a team to keep an eye on, because, again, you got the man Şengün, Baby York. Do you know what I'm saying? You saw what he done to Giannis in the clutch. You know what I mean? Try reaching, put it behind the back, gave him up and under, and won. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, let's go. Connor, do you want to add any more to that before I round up quickly?
Yeah, real quick. Like you say, it's going to be difficult. But KD, if you look at his entire career, actually, he has never actually been a player to create the offense. He's the guy that kind of finishes it. KD at this age has become what we all thought Carmelo was going to be, but Carmelo fell off a lot younger. But you're getting a consistent offensive player. Like the man's on 50% field goal across his career, 40% from three, 88% from the free throw line, and that's not changing year on year. Like I think there's a few parts of his game, like you say, with the turnovers and almost his awareness is dipping as he gets older, and obviously the younger players are going to be getting better. His thought, no matter how great he was, these younger players may never get to the point that he was, but he is going to drop below the point that they are at, which is then going to make the game slightly more difficult for him. But in terms of an offensive threat, no matter where he goes, he's always going to be great. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, just even on that point, I feel like, when he get, because if you see him a lot of the time, they can double him easily. Yeah, he's got the length to throw it, but bro, them feet don't move. They don't move.
And that's my point. He's not got this. He's not got the. If you double LeBron, you're in trouble. He's gonna find the right pass every single time.
Yes.
He's gonna find the right pass. Yeah. KD doesn't have that level of passing ability. He's the, like I said, in terms of scoring, you don't want to bet. There's no better player in it in terms of efficiency, getting pure buckets. But it's just that part of the game that he hasn't elevated yet, and also he's come off an Achilles injury. To even be at this level still, averaging 25, 4 and 4, 50%, like you said.
It's mad. Listen, man, I want to ask you a quick question, because again, we spoke about two guys that are again Hall of Famers, but do you feel like, back in the day where it's like the GOATs or like the face of the leagues will get to these ages and are like, they're dead, like they're more like bench players and blah, blah. Do you reckon that the longevity of these guys are hurting the current players because they're so good on big money? It's like it's awkward to get them into a team where the team's actually all good, because we're speaking about KD and LeBron James, but essentially they're hurting the team, but they're still good.
KD's not hurting Rockets. I promise you, he's not hurting Rockets.
No, but again, Suns, like you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I hear it.
Which means there could be someone else who would be in a 3 or a 4 that would play if he'd retired by now, and they'd be getting more game time, and they would be improving. That's what you're saying. That's a very good argument, because having these players around is only going to be beneficial to other players, right? Yeah. Like you man play football like I do. You play with better players, your game improves. You see things differently, but then also, like you just said, that's now going to limit the opportunities of those players getting more minutes in the team.
And
but at the same time as well, on that point, it's like if you're good enough, you just play anyway. Do you get? You might not play the same minutes to a level of KD or whatever because you have to be a backup, but that's part and parcel of the game. In every sport, you got to buy your time. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes. It's like football as well. When players come through the academy, you got to buy your time. There's more senior players there. It's been happening for years in basketball.
The only difference with that argument, I would say, is that basketball is 5-man. And if you're not a star,
and at the same time, Hans, you said basketball's 5-man, but there's only 12 man in the squad. In football, there's 25.
But how many men on the bench, that could really cook up something, bro? You know what I'm saying?
And again, you got seven places on the bench. You got 15 including the G League. In terms of you get G League and NBA, you can get a 2-way contract. It just comes down to opportunity. I hear your point, but if I see it from Connor's perspective, if I've got KD in my team, I'm learning from every single day. It's not a thing for me to be like, oh my gosh, he's taking my minutes. What can I learn when he's here?
100%. But you got to understand they're buying these players, to win chips, bro. So it's like, brother, if you're on mad money, and you're less of yourself, but because you're still efficient, like, bro, there's got to be a right balance, bro. It's either you take a mad pay cut and the team can be better, or we pay you money and the team's imbalanced, bro. In general, do you know what I'm trying to say?
But I hear your point, but I just don't think that's the case with the Rockets. I think that's more so a Laker issue at the moment in terms of their imbalance because they've got three ball handlers. Do you get it? But I do hear your overall point. All right, let's move on to the San Antonio Spurs, and I want to talk about in particular Wembanyama. Do you know what I mean? He is crazy, guys. Like, let's just read out stats for this season: 26 points per game, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 50% from the field goal percentage. He's taken a leap in terms of last year. He's averaging 2 more points, a better percentage from field goal. 3-point percentage is down, but he's got more rebounds. He's got 2 extra rebounds, and he's got the same amount of assists. But I just want to talk about Wembanyama because, guys, what he's doing is 2K. Like, currently, you can make 7'4" builds on 2K, innit? He is him. 3 points, mid-range, dunking, like, it's a unicorn. We've never seen anything like it before. The best defender ever. What are we saying? Is this the best talent ever, guys?
That guy should have got the bloody defensive player of the year a year ago or so, man. Bro. Yeah, man.
He should have. Is he the best talent ever, though? For me, and maybe this is just a personal opinion, it's a bit of nostalgia, it's the kind of player that I like. No. I think the best talent ever got robbed from us with injuries. Okay, my personal opinion is that Derrick Rose is the best talent the NBA has ever seen.
Ooh!
I don't think he is, but I hear you.
Listen, Derrick Rose for me, and we only got 3 years out of him. Look at how people regard him. We got 3 years. He played 40 games in his 4th year. He played 10 games in his 5th year. And then everything started just tumbling downhill. Wemby is an anomaly. Like you said, he's 7'4". The man can shoot, the man can dunk, the man can do all these things. And he's 21. This is his third year in the league, right? And he's averaging, 4 blocks a game, just under. And in the last 2 seasons, 3.8, 3.6, so still 4 blocks a game. But I mean, you need to when you're 7'4". But what's he putting up this year? Is it 26, 13, and 3?
25, yeah. So he's averaging
25.7, 12.8 rebounds.
So he's averaging the same points and rebounds as Jokic and 10 assists less. I know Jokic has been in the league a lot longer, but the way that people are talking about Wemby in terms of him being the best talent ever, he needs to be edging closer towards those numbers. I mean, it's great that he.
One thing I'll say is, Connor, to counter that point, you're not gonna get that production in terms of assists from Wembanyama because they're just different players. Do you get it? You might get 5 assists later down the line, but you're never gonna get 10 from him because Jokic is a different type of player. Do you get it?
Where else is he contributing to then set him levels above these other people in the same position? Because he's getting the same rebounds and the same assists. He's a
better defender, though. He's a better defender.
He is a better defender. He's a great defender. I will not deny he's a great
best defender in the league.
And as far as a center goes, his field goal percentage is actually low, but that's because he takes so many 3 points in mid-range shots. Most centers you're looking at averaging about 75% field goal percentage, but this is the new breed of player.
The new breed. No, the new era is not averaging that because most of that is usually that's the DeAndre Jordans of the world. Do you get it?
Yeah. Well, even DeAndre Ayton, what's he on, like 70%? Because he takes all of his shots. Is he lower? I know it wasn't in his first couple of seasons because everything he took was inside the paint.
Okay, so Ayton is averaging Ayton's never averaged above 60 apart from 2 seasons with the Suns. And this season, he's doing really well, actually. You're right. It's only been 10 games, a small sample, but he's got an average of 67.5 field goal percentage. So that's really good.
Closer to 70%. 7 out of 10 he's making.
Yeah, but the DeAndre Ayton's nowhere near on the stratosphere.
Oh, no, not of course. No, I'm not even beginning to compare them in terms of talent. But is he the best talent ever? I think he's a fortunate cheat code because if he was 6'7", he wouldn't look that great.
But that's why you got to give him.
Yeah,
that's what makes him so mad. That we saw KD and we said, "Yo, this guy's crazy," which he is. This guy's a center. You saw what he done to Vukic, David, brother. Man got a block, an ISO, and What? Who's doing that, bro? Like, yes, we get he played in France. LeBron James, high school, came out of the gym. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But again, Derek Rose is a good shout. But for me, and maybe because again, I'm not an early 2000. But brother, come on, man. I don't know what talent-wise. I don't know still.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy for me, because I grew up on Allen Iverson and Mr. White Chocolate Jason Williams. Like those were my players. You know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm saying. Just to go on further your point, Hans. Like, it's easy to say, it's 7-4, but we ain't seen another ever 7-4 brother do this. Do you know what I'm saying? His coordination, like, to be 7-4 and be that coordinated, bro. Do you get it? Because I just feel like if you're that tall, there's just a lot of stuff going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he's so skilled as well. I'm talking 3-level scorer.
Yes. And he can defend.
Defend in the best defender in the league. With the numbers he has, like, he's got to be in consideration for up there, as in terms of the best talents ever. One thing I will say is that he had a recent struggle, and it was quite eye-opening. It was against the Phoenix Suns. And this is the first time Wemby experienced proper double teams, like the whole game, and he couldn't deal with it. So this is something he will have to develop as he gets older, and he needs to take that leap because he takes too long at times. The double team has come. You got to already be seeing that. Jokic, LeBron, Luka anticipate that double team way before it's come. So they're just going to, you know what I mean? But that's where it comes, where he's got to make that next leap now into his passing ability and just reading the defense better than. But other than that, the guy is a complete unicorn.
I think for sure. I feel like it all comes. I won't say schemes, but I definitely feel like their coach has to. Again, it's something that you gotta just work on, man. Really and truly, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's when you get doubled. You know what I mean? And again, as you said, he's still young. He just gotta have better awareness. And I feel like, yeah, because the Suns are doing well. I mean, I feel like they were 5-0 early in the season. So again, they got core players that are really good.
Spurs currently are sitting second in the standings, bro, and they're 8-2. They've got a current win streak of 3 as well. So, bro,
do you reckon he could do the Michael Jordan where you win the offense and defensive player of the year? Do you reckon he could do it?
Yeah, if anyone can do it in this current NBA, it's got to be him, because he should have won defensive player of the year anyway. If he makes that leap,
I think there's too many strong scorers.
Yeah,
there's.
And what are we looking at in terms of? When you say best talent ever, what are we actually looking at? Because then are we going to compare him to some of the best players that have reached the highest pinnacle of their career? Because some of the players that have didn't start out as what you'd call a great talent. They grew as they developed in the game. Then you've got some players who were absolutely great talents who completely dipped. Even in recent years,
Look at Ja Morant.
Look at Andrew Wiggins and Jabari Parker. They were both meant to be the next LeBron.
Yep. Where's
Simmons?
Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons was a 6'10" point guard. Are you out of your mind? What happened to him? Do you know what I mean? That's what. So when you say the best talent ever, that's what I look at. People that have come into the league with that much hype, like Cooper Flag this year. He's come in with all of the hype. So where is he going? Wemby did come in with that, so he should 100% be in this conversation. But then there's other players who, like MJ, for example, man got dropped from his high school team. Like he came in, he was number 1 pick, but there was and ahhing over whether they should take him.
Yeah. And the rest is history.
Said, no, this is the. Do you know what I'm saying? But other people have come in and they're 15th, 16th pick, or even wasn't Jokic second round?
Yeah, bro. No one knew about him.
And they've grown. So are we looking at how good they've got, or how good they were supposed to get?
I think how we settle this is how we do it in football. When Mbappe came on the scene, bro, and we said, yo, this guy's a talent. Be able to do it so young and to take the league by storm has to be that's talent, bro. Because you're playing at the highest level. Bear in mind, like, bro, Mbappe won the World Cup at the age of
exactly on that point. So that's the next step for Wembanyama.
Yeah.
So, great point. Mbappe was doing it, at the highest stage of football, World Cups, Euros, Champions League. Wembanyama's got to get Spurs now competing and getting in the playoffs on a regular basis.
But this is what I'm
What I
saying.
mean?
With that, if you got the defensive player of the year, are we having a different conversation, bro? Because that's one accolade, and you know, basketball is a lot of individual accolades, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So,
accolades and stats.
you know what I'm saying? So if you did get that, if you had that second year, bro, we might be saying otherwise, you know. So yeah, bro, I think it's definitely interesting still, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Again, if there's first team, second team, offense, defense, bro, these
He
things
gonna be
matter.
on there. He gonna be on there though.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, even Luka, bro, Real Madrid, and then you're not playing games, you know. Come on, man, like talent. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one, man.
Tough one.
Tough
Viewers,
still.
let us know what you guys think, innit? Who is the biggest talent ever? And who is currently the best talent in the league? All right, let's talk about the Memphis Grizzlies and Ja Morant, because I'm not gonna lie, it's a crazy situation that's going on in Memphis right now. We've gone from him possibly being the face of the league, then also out of the league with his troubles off the court, but he's having troubles on the court and he's having troubles with the organization. Let's just look at his stats this season. Ja Morant, currently 19 points per game. That's a drop from 23 last season. And he's also shooting 36% from the field, which is a drop off from 45 last season. He's shooting 14% from the 3-point line. And he's got four rebounds, which is the same as last season. However, his assists have gone up. Last night against the Thunder, he went 3 of 18, dropping 11 points. Guys, it looks like he's on his way out. What do you think of the situation, and what possible teams do you think he will be a good fit for?
Bro, I think, you know what? First of all, I think John needs some personal help. Yeah, because there is something going wrong off the court to kind of excuse these performances on the court. He should be doing way more than he is. You know, he's very similar to LaMelo Ball, where I haven't seen anyone make the game of basketball look so easy. Apart from Luka. Luka makes it look like a joke. But Ja has that athleticism and that physicality. And he said himself over years, he's held back from doing certain things that he can do in case of hurting himself. Then he had his off-court troubles. He had his ban, everything else. I think there's something going on in this man's head, you know, which is causing more of these problems. Because there's no way you could be that good. Like, you're in the best league with the best players in the world. And when you decide to turn it on, you look like you are 25 playing in an under 14s game. Like, it shouldn't be able to be that easy, but it can be. This year's just crazy. Like, what is he, 27?
6.
You're 26.
Still, yeah.
Peak age for your athletic fitness. Like, there's definitely something going on outside of the game to cause his game to drop like this. Who takes him on? Who's willing to take that risk?
And I obviously, even on that note, I feel like a lot of organizations have a lot of discussions behind closed doors. Obviously, they take in consideration the off the court stuff. Like, Mama's had a mad case a couple years back now, but his game. You see the thing about he's a guy that gets hot. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He's very downhill, dunks, all that stuff, and sometimes like when you ain't got your normal game going, it can always affect you. You know what I'm trying to say? But I feel like, again, they got rid of Baines as well. Like, yeah, I feel like he probably struggled. Definitely, like, is he the next one up? And then you have a mad case. Then it's like you're trying to integrate yourself, but you're so worried about how everyone perceives you now. It's different because you're not a child no more. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
He's worried about that though. You know what I mean? I feel like his type of personality, of just going off what I've seen since he's been in the league, he's quite out there. Even his celebration when he came back, he threw a grenade, and you know what I mean?
This what I'm saying.
So
If you look at
knows.
Because in that March Madness, leading up to him getting drafted, and then he wasn't really like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't.
Is it bravado? Is it persona?
That's what I'm saying.
Like covering up for how he's actually really doing? Do you know what I mean?
But then you look at the Memphis Grizzlies before this. You know what I'm saying? This is what their personality was built on. They had the
and then on top of that,
they had the Desmond Bain.
It's the city as well, bro. Memphis is treacherous, bro. You're gonna get into the whole road thing, and then what? So you're telling me I'm the star of this city? Oh, you gonna hear about me? You know what I'm trying to say? There's that as well, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Memphis though. They're doing their thing hard in the rap thing.
You see how, again, this is off topic, but the whole about the LA Lakers stars getting extorted by all the, bro, you get me? It's tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I think it's the city is gangster. It's a lot, bro. And living up to what you wanted, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, for sure, man. Definitely tough.
Yeah, no, just to follow on you man's points, it's just a shame, innit? Obviously, because the guy's still young, innit? He just needs to figure out the off-ball stuff and the off-court stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Just be honest with himself and take some accountability, because like you said, right now, what's going on is not good enough. Do you know what I'm saying? I've seen him quit on his team this season, generally, where he's to a point where he stopped shooting the ball and just went in the corner and was allowing the offense to do the offense. And you can't do that as a point guard, especially a guy that's been considering one of the faces of this league. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's got to do better for Memphis Grizzlies or whoever he goes to, and also just being a better role model. There's people looking up to you. And I get it. It's not about sports stars being role models, but again, when you're on the NBA and you're on the spotlight, there's a certain level of spotlight that's on you and reputation that you need to live up to. But yeah, man, get the off-court stuff sorted so you can be the Ja Morant, bro. Like,
I reckon that's one of the worst draft classes to date. I mean, they also had Zion, who obviously came first in 2019. They also had RJ Barrett as well, and other guys. But yeah, I feel like looking back at it, not the greatest draft class.
Yeah,
man.
so let's just, this is a good shout. So let's talk about it, because Zion obviously first
had his weight issues and.
He's had his weight issues, but first of all, he's had his issues with Mariah Mills. That's a L straight away. Brother, I don't care what he was doing with that is madness. For that, you should.
I understand why you're injured. Bro.
Bro,
he's using all the NBA stamina. You know what I'm saying?
She's nasty work though, bro. She's not. Anyway, sorry, but yeah, good point. Ja Morant. Been underwhelming. RJ Barrett, he's been okay. He's still trying to find a place in the Raptors. DeAndre Hunter, okay player. Garland, he's been doing his thing as well. But then you look at Culver, you look at Kobe White, Jackson Hayes. Kobe White's doing well. Cam Reddish, bro. He was meant to be the next up. He can't even get in the league no more. Do you get what I'm saying?
Marijuana or some.
Yeah, but they got Hero and they got Tybal and all of these players. But yeah, this draft class, if you look at it as a whole, Kevin Porter's in there as well, Jordan Poole, it's pretty underwhelming considering the talents they had in it. But I just want to ask you one more question, guys. If Ja Morant was to be traded, where does he go? Because I'm seeing the lights of, I believe, if Miami Heat, possibly Minnesota Timberwolves, Toronto Raptors, and possibly Chicago Bulls. But they've got Josh Giddey there who's doing madness.
Hold on, I don't want to hear this. But I'm going to say the Heat's because of the Heat culture. Just straighten them up. You know what I'm saying? No games, get in the gym. Yo, Smos.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised because as far as talent goes, I want him. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's what he needs. Maybe he needs a shift. Do you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like a Grizzlies looking to kind of cut their losses, and because they've got a culture and it's nasty and it's gritty, but I think he kind of took it to another level, man. I think they built this persona of the organization through a time where they had Mike Conley and Mark Gasol, and no one wanted to go there.
And Zebo, don't forget Zebo.
Yeah, bro, exactly. Nobody wanted to go there. They knew they were in for a tough time. It was Pistons in the early 90s. You know it's going to be rough. You know you're going to get scratched. You know you're going to get elbowed. But they weren't fools. They weren't idiots off the court. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's been his biggest problem. Bring him to the Heat, though. Bring him to the Heat, because
I can't lie, Connor. That's such a good point on the Grizzlies, because you're right. Like, even the better teams, are the Clippers, the Warriors back then, when they had come against Mark Gasol and Zebo and Mike Conley in Memphis, it was a long day, bro. You knew you were in for at least a 6-game series, and you're gonna get battered doing so. Do you get it? So you're right. The coach has been there for a long time, but yeah, he's taken it up to a next level. And ultimately now we just need to see where he ends up, man. Hopefully he gets his off the court troubles sorted, and then he goes to a team where he feels loved. He gets out the environment he does, and he becomes what we think he can be, in it. Right, let's talk about the Detroit Pistons. Are they back? Do you know what I'm saying? Flying the flag in the Eastern Conference. Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duran doing an absolute madness. Cade Cunningham is currently averaging 28 points per game, 5 rebounds, and basically 10 assists. It's pretty much identical to his stats last season. However, there's been a huge leap from this man, Jalen Duran, who's averaging 19 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists, which is pretty much a 8-point increase in his stats last season. And he's also developed a mid-range. He's taking mid-range shots, guys. What do we make of the Pistons? Are they contenders for this Eastern Conference, especially with Celtics being damaged?
If you don't mind, I'm going to jump in. I think they definitely are, man. Definitely are. Like you said, Cade Cunningham, 27-10 practically. Last night, he hit 46, 11 rebounds, 12 assists. Are you out of your mind?
On 45 shots, which I don't mind because that just shows me you had to get it done. Sorry, carry on.
You still put the points up there. And like you said, Jalen Duran, 19 and 12. And then you got to look at the other players that they've actually got in that system. So last night, what was it? Jenkins hit 24 last night. Okay, he's only on 7 points a game on the season. But if you can pop up with 24, 25 points, that's going to help. Duncan Robinson is a 14-point-a-game player like he was his entire time in Miami. He's going to continuously give you those points. It's a long season, right? There's a lot of good teams in the East, but they are 9-1 in their last 10. So 9-3, but in their last 10, they're 9-1. Like the Cavs and Mitchell are going to be dangerous. DeAndre Hunter and Evan Mobley are doing 20 points a game right now this season. Bucks, Bulls, Knicks, all strong. But the momentum that you're going to get off being 9-1 in your last 10 is crazy.
Yeah. We haven't mentioned Isaiah Stewart, who gives them big minutes off the bench. I believe Jaden Ivey is currently injured at the moment. They've got Duncan Robinson, you alluded to. They still got Tobias Harris, who's been a veteran in this league. And they've also got the twin brothers, which is Asar Thomas, who's obviously a defensive menace. Caris LeVert, exactly, who's come in. He's been a scorer in this league for a while. So yeah, they've been relatively surprising, man. I'm not gonna lie. And it's again,
is it surprising though? I mean, they went to the playoffs last season. You know, they got knocked out the first round. You know, but I feel like when you got a good core and they're young, so obviously Cade is taking the L's. He came into the league with decent height, but again, he was getting his ass handed to him week, you know what I'm saying? So it's resilience. And again, Pistons, tough city, you know. And I think he's embodied their culture, what they represent. And listen, man, he's a dog. You know what I'm saying? And who better to lead the franchise, bro? You know what I'm saying? He's a point guard. He can do it all. He can facilitate, he can score. And as you said, to take 45 shots, bro, that's nostalgia right there, bro. Who's really doing that? We spoke earlier about KD not getting his shot. I'm gonna have the Rock and take it home, bro. That's what you want to see from superstars or face of your franchise, bro. Again, bro, I feel he's got the right minerals, the right character, you know. And yeah, he's stride to stride, bro. And I feel like Durant, because I think Durant last season, like he didn't really come to the party. But again, NBA is all about 1 and 2 punches, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And also the fact is, go on, carry on. Sorry, bro.
And when you got because if you look at the duos in history, bro, a small guy and a big guy, bro, it just works. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's a point guard. Durant's a center. You know what I'm saying? It's nice, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
No, definitely. But you know what it is for me again, off season, yeah, you can see which players really put the work in. Because like I said, like I've alluded to go up 8 points per game is a jump. And develop a mid-range. And also, like you said, bro, the chemistry he has with Cade Cunningham, you're looking at the East. The East is wide open. Look, I'm going to mention the teams right now in the East, yeah? We got the Knicks. They're still janky. Do you know what I mean? You don't know what Knicks is going to turn up. Honestly, apart from Brunson, you don't know what you're going to get all the time from Karl Anthony Towns. I'm looking at him particularly. I feel OJ Anunoby's tough. Shout out my UK brother and Mikal Bridges. But again, you don't know what you're getting from him sometimes. Then you go across Cavs. They're still trying to figure it out. Do you know what I'm saying? There's Garland and
they've got the maddest team, bro.
They got a mad team, but again, it's all about that's on paper. It's a mad team. How does it blend together? Garland and Mitchell has shown that it doesn't work. Do you know what I'm saying? They've just brought in Lonzo Ball to come off the bench. That seems a pretty good fit for them. But then also you've got the likes of who else is there? You got the Bucks. They've got Giannis, but outside of that, Giannis and Miles Turner. You know what I mean? Then you've got the Bulls. Josh Giddey's doing his thing, but I don't see these men as contenders. And then you've got 76ers. Do you get what I'm saying? Celtics are nowhere to be seen at the moment because of Jason Tatum. So, bro, this is the perfect time. If it is, we mentioned Pistons before. They've had their glory days with the Dennis Rodmans, the Isaiah Thomas, the Bill Lambiers of the world. Who also have I forgot? The shooting guard. The shooting guard.
We're talking about nah.
What's his? How have I forgotten?
Afro as well? I forgot about the Afro.
Yeah, I'm honest. This is bad. I've forgotten who it is, man. Someone, it's gonna annoy me. Someone's got to tell me.
I forgot. I think I'm talking about someone else anyway. He had an Afro, anyways, man. Wedge.
All right, cool. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyways, but
Wallace. It's Wallace. Oh, they had.
It's not Wallace. It's not Wallace, man.
Oh wait, the manager.
No, man. They had a shoot. Is it Dumas? That's it, Dumas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks wide open for these man. Do you get what I'm saying? It looks wide open, and it will be incredible if they can
do
make
something.
Yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Anyone else got anything else to say? Is there any other Eastern Conference teams we should be looking out for, or is it Detroit right now?
I think ultimately one thing I've definitely realized about American sports, man, it's all about windows and opportunities, bro. Now, when the Celtics won the chip, we said, "Yo, this is the dynasty, bro. They're gone every single year. They're gonna do a mad thing." Hell no, Tatum's out. They're looking like, "Yo, where's the Celtics squad?" It's so mad. The windows opportunity. Can we assemble the best team to go at it, bro? Because if I had a great year and my numbers and my stats looking great, I'm trying to get paid. Oh, you can't pay me? I'm out, bro. Window of opportunity is crazy. You see the Nuggets, bro. They had MPJ, whatnot. It didn't work. It's windows, bro. It's mad. It's all about windows, man. And it's not like football. You know what I'm saying? Where decent contracts, whatnot, blah blah. It's quite hard to keep a good team for a long period of time and be a dynasty. You know what I'm saying? So
it's true. Exactly like you said. It is hard because contracts take over. All of a sudden, a player's done well in that playoff series, and then now other teams are averaging him at 20 mil per season, but I'm averaging at 10 mil. So you're right, man. It's all about windows and taking your opportunities. If there is players on the sideline, or if there is teams that are going through a transition or new players, and you got to take that opportunity because championship windows closes so quick. You know, you can have a championship window in 1 year, like you've alluded to with Celtics, and then you can be tanking trying to get a top player. Yeah, this is basketball and this is life.
You know what's the maddest one in recent time that really hurt me? What's my man's name? His name is Brown. Oh, Bruce Brown. You know when the Lakers won the 2020 chip, and obviously he didn't resign whatnot, brother. That took a mad hit for them, bro. It's mad, but yeah, windows, opportunities, timing is key, man. In sports in general, but yeah, man, yeah.
Facts. Listen, we'll round it off there. Do you know what I mean? It's been Stepback UK. You know what I'm saying? Most with sports. You know what I mean? Again, Connor, where can they find you, bro?
Find me on all relevant platforms for sports in general, CDL Sports. If people are football focused, CDL Arsenal. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, the whole thing.
Come on.
There you go. Links will be in the description, innit? Make sure you go and subscribe to my boy. And Hans, man, let's finish it off.
Listen, man, everyone that tuned in, you know, it's always love. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. And it's Stepback UK with Motion with Sports, man. You know what I'm saying? More emotion. We are, you know what I'm saying, trying to, again, speak about different sports on this channel. So feel free. So, yeah, man, bring your ideas. And, again, we'll discuss it, man, for sure.
Yep. Big up, man, everyone. Love.